right. One is more of a debate kind of question. The other is relationship advice. Because that seems to be the trend.
Couldn't even keep it together. Nothing's even happening. I'm just reading emails.
Okay, all right, and he's crying.
Okay.
What is happening? 10 whole years. 10 years. A lot of you probably don't even know why October 12th, 2020 is a really special day for me. But it's because it's my 10-year anniversary on YouTube. A whole freaking decade. I made it, baby. A lot of you are probably thinking, no, this is your 4-year anniversary. But actually, I had a channel way before SwitchForce, walking back to baby Zach. And we've done it, man. We've done it. I don't think I ever would have anticipated that I would be able to keep this going for a decade. And to maintain the peace, love, compassion, empathy, kindness, and of course fun that we've maintained together, you and me, for a decade, it's worth celebrating. I love you guys so much. Thank you to anybody and everybody that's watched one of my videos or 10,000 of my videos. I appreciate you supporting not only me, but what I stand for and what we're trying to create here in the world. So let's take a trip back down memory lane. 10 years, I got 10 videos picked that highlight some awesome moments from the very beginning. The highs, the lows, the in-betweens. If you're a new fan, I think you'll get a kick out of this. There are some funny moments. If you're a long-term fan, this might even make you shed a tear. I am so proud to be the person that you watch, whether it's, like I said, just for Animal Crossing or for all games. I've played so much. I've put so much heart into this. A decade. That's a long time. I am old. Smash that like button if you ever liked anything I've done. I appreciate you guys so much. And this is a really special day, so let's dive in. This is our first ever SwitchForce video. Make sure to let me know in the comments your favorite moment of anything I've ever done. This is our first SwitchForce video. Let's see how it all began.
Today is an incredibly special day because it marks 100 days until the release of Nintendo Switch. And so what better day than to start our passion project, SwitchForce.
Really is.
I don't think I've been more excited for a new console, a new system in my lifetime. The Switch comes out in March, and so myself and my greatest...
I remember making this video, like me and my brother Jake and my best friend Gabe, we started this channel because we love Nintendo. I really wasn't covering Nintendo on YouTube. I wanted a place to do it, and I honestly, they were both struggling in life, and I wanted something that we could do together that would help all of us succeed, help all of us have fun, and kind of build our spirits. And the Switch looks so cool. And shortly after I made this video, I got invited by Nintendo to New York to test out the system. Reggie was right there in front of me. He was showing it off. We got to see Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Splatoon. It was mind-blowing. Like, it was one of the greatest things I've ever done. And this journey, this SwitchForce thing, also one of the greatest things I've ever done. But let's go back even further, okay? This is 2016. Let's go way back. You guys are gonna love this. This is my first ever on-camera appearance back on GhostRobo. This is little itty-bitty baby Zach.
What's up, guys? This is GhostRobo, and we are here with... We're here live.
So tiny. I mean, I'm skinny now, but I was skinny then.
Some of my New Year's resolutions, both personal and YouTube related. So for me, I'm looking to lift a lot more this year. I'm looking to get on a set sleep schedule.
Still haven't gotten the sleep schedule, Zachary. You still haven't done it, but this is a remarkable video because this moment right here, check this out. These were my big goals. I wanted to set my goals on camera to like make a record of them, right? Like a time capsule, but on YouTube.
Which brings us to my long-term
big goal. Such a baby. Cool paintings at my parents' house.
10,000 subscribers.
10,000 subscribers by the end of my first year, and I actually had over 100K. I blew my goals out of the water, and back then, I swear to you, I remember sitting there and being like, I'm gonna say 10,000 because it's wild and crazy and I'll never hit it. Also, outfit changes, like I'm some sort of, man, I was really into the whole influencing thing even back then. What are you doing, Zachariah? What are you doing? I look like such a baby. I got this like wall hairstyle going on. That's pretty fancy.
If you'd like to see, I'm all open ears. Please drop.
Also, my voice is deeper back then 10 years ago. Not sure how that works out, but I think I was just so nervous. I was always serious. Let's go to my very first video. Okay, this is it. This is the first thing I ever posted. Look at those sexy intros. I made them myself, baby. So freaking artsy.
Hey, this is GhostRobo, and today we are doing a game slice for Medal of Honor, the latest Modern Warfare game.
Hey, this is GhostRobo, and today we're doing a game slice for the latest Medal of Honor, Xbox 360. And then I skip the cutscenes like a complete noob, which is not something anyone should ever do if they're covering gameplay. But I love this. I love this intro. One more time. So spooky. The ghost rises out of the dead robot. Come on, it's my name, GhostRobo. I don't honestly know how I came up with the name. Hey. I'm going to bore you to death with my monotone voice. I was so serious, like, I'm going to be a reviewer. I'm going to take this seriously. And then I was like, no, I got to just be my fun self. And like, that's way better than this like boredom. Fun fact, my other name for the channel, if it wasn't GhostRobo, was going to be Organic Genius. And I'm very glad I didn't go with that. Very glad. All right, this video is mega awesome. This is probably my favorite, one of my favorite videos ever. I was doing a podcast. I just got back from Germany, so it was an international flight. I had massive jet lag, but we'd scheduled the podcast, so I wanted to get it done. And I was losing my mind. Like, I've never drank alcohol in my life, so I don't know what being drunk feels like, but this was like me really lost on jet lag and time changes and bad sleep and just a bananas schedule back then. Oh, this is good. This is gold.
This is preparation.
Sunday
right
fun day.
22 episodes in, it feels like we're doing our pilot.
All right. Hi guys. I have 2 questions for you. So we'll just end with this one because there's 2 questions.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, it must be the jet lag.
It must be something.
All right. One is more of a debate kind of question. The other is relationship advice, because that seems to be the trend.
Couldn't even keep it together. Nothing's even happening. I'm just reading emails.
What was that? Did you just like?
He says trend. He
No,
says,
no, I know, but his voice was like high.
Cool Bioshock poster, Zach.
His way through the entire word.
dude, this whole email section has been pure gold.
Okay.
All right. And
He's crying.
Okay.
What is happening?
Okay.
all right. I know you guys don't talk much about Halo. And if you thought that would be cool, if like all of a sudden, you know, like Scalebound dropped a dragon into a city or something, and like, you know what I'm saying?
Nope. I've not been aware of what
Or
you're
like
saying for the
Quantum
last.
What is happening?
Quantum Break, you know, like.
I love that I have these moments on tape. Like, one of the best parts about YouTube is I have a decade of my life that I can go back and look at. It's funny, I have so many of the same mannerisms. Like, I look a little different. I mean, I've always been a baby, but yeah, I can't stop loving that. That's a really good one. Oh, that's comic gold. All right, let's do something a little more Switch related. This is when I first got this. Is a Nintendo sent it to me 2 weeks early.
What is up, everybody? The Nintendo Switch is right here.
There it was. This is the first time I touched it. Like the first time I had my Switch, and I'm using the same Switch, like the one I play on now.
Hybrid gaming. I am so freaking excited, and so we're gonna deep dive into what's all in the box, how the system feels, how it compares to other systems, and of course Zelda Breath of the Wild. If you guys are pumped
Also
for the Switch
snapbacks,
and want to stay
not a
tuned
fan
for a
anymore.
whole lot more content coverage, make sure to
Baby
subscribe
Luigi.
and stick around because there is a
All right, let's see.
lot coming
Open
your
this
way.
bad boy up.
It's new consoles
Wait,
are
there it is.
feels well made, and that's something that I really appreciate.
I like this angle. I'm like kneeling on the floor up close and personal. Should get back to that. That was my apartment in California in LA. Sweet place. Long in the past, but
I'm so glad I got neon. I think
also
it's
look at my nice raglan SwitchForce
the
shirt.
red. As you can see, it like it's interesting how
Ooh,
this
the
little-
cartridges! This was such a moment. I remember comparing it to everything and being so pumped. And I just wanted to get the video done so I could go play Breath of the Wild. Also, whoa, dude. Look at the knife in the Switch. I mean, it's what I used to cut open the box, but still, it's like, do Halloween, Halloween. This is super sad. This is probably one of the worst moments in SwitchForce history. We got robbed 2 years ago in LA. Also, I look chubby, but I'm not. It's just the camera, dude. I look thick. What is that angle, man? I absolutely was not, but okay. I don't like that. I don't like this camera.
And why some of the content was slow. You may have noticed some errors, some issues. The thumbnail not having our logo, the intro being a little bit off.
The lighting is also just so weird.
And it's because we got majorly robbed here at E3.
Over
And we
$10,000
wanted to
stolen.
Save it till after the show because we didn't want to put a damper on all the cool stuff Nintendo was announcing, all the excitement around Smash.
They smashed in my rental car windows and took all of our equipment, me, my brother, and Gabe.
Share with you guys. We feel like you're part of our family, and so we wanted to
I
keep
look
you-
so dead to the world in this and also so chubby, but I promise you I wasn't.
aren't up yet. Or why
It's just
they
the
think
weird
it's
lighting,
slower,
man.
Why it seemed like, hey, where's their content?
This was a hard
and it's
week,
still
though.
coming. Don't worry, it's still coming.
Very stressful.
We just ran into a unexpected, major, chaotic.
They
and
robbed
crazy
everything.
event
Computers,
where
phones,
Someone busted into our
Elgato's,
car,
shoes,
took
clothes,
laptops,
laptops.
Gabe's camera, cell phone, PS4, Nintendo Switch, games, memory cards, Elgato,
Man.
SSDs,
microphones, lav microphones, Zoom H4n recorder.
That really sucked. It made E3 hard, man.
The list goes on, and basically, they rendered us completely.
It was. The worst part is it was right before I had the first Nintendo appointment of E3, the next morning at 9 a.m.
8.5 hours before the Nintendo conference began. So Monday night.
And we were just screwed. But pick your stuff up, bounce back, roll with the punches, and move on. That's all you can do, baby. And that's what we did. That's what we did. This is such an amazing moment. Probably the highlight of my YouTube career, getting to interview and have fun with Miyamoto, the creator of Mario. If you don't know, this is at E3 2017. And I challenged him to an art contest. If you've seen my Animal Crossing videos, you know my art is legendary. It reigns supreme. I have the skills of Van Gogh, Picasso, Monet, and more put into one beautiful art core. My soul bleeds design and creativity, and so does Miyamoto. So it was really great to see and compete with him, and he had no idea that I suck so bad. He had no idea that I have legendary skills. He is a masterful artist, and he had no idea. So watch this. Watch this. Let's go! That's a win for Team Zach. Miyamoto ain't got nothing on me, baby. Oh, this was so much fun, and I could not believe that Nintendo let me just like do whatever. We got to draw and have like so much fun together, and I got to interview him. I asked him questions about life and game development. It was so brilliant. It was so much fun.
2, 1.
Yoshi. That's my style. You can tell, right? You know my bulletin board style from Animal Crossing.
Mario or Baby Mario? Baby Mario. Baby Mario.
Oh, this is so fun. Miyamoto is such a cool guy.
Oh,
It's a close one.
What do you think? I've seen.
Oh, look at my Breath of the Wild Link.
over the years. I have never seen him draw a Link this cool. So I'm gonna have to give this one to Mr.
Oh, he won. What a moment, though. Getting to draw with Miyamoto. Oh, it was so special. And it was like a culmination of my life, loving Nintendo since I was a freaking 40-year-old. Got my first NES from my uncle, played Mario Bros, played every Nintendo system, every game since then. Now with the Switch and getting to interview Miyamoto and be, oh, yes. Dude, the best part is he gave me the drawings and signed my shoes, and he signed the drawings. So I have those drawings in basically my Nintendo vault. Pretty sweet. All right, Animal Crossing fans, I wasn't going to leave you out of this. This is my first weekend with AC.
Nowhere, Animal Crossing has dug its hooks into me, and I don't think it's letting go.
It hasn't, Zach. 7 months later, 72 hours, I was hooked. 7 months later, I'm still hooked, and we're still killing it with the content. I'm not getting a little creepy on me.
Well, we made it. Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Look at that brown hair. It's so weird to see me now with like my silvery blonde. I mean, it looks weird on camera, but it's really blonde in real life.
That's for another video. Today I want to tell you all about my first weekend with Animal Crossing, my experience at the launch of a game that had hype higher than I could ever reach. And yet for me, I was worried I wouldn't really like it. I'll be the first to admit, Animal Crossing has not ever been my cup of tea. In fact, I wasn't even that excited for this release.
Dude, I was planning on skipping the release. Before the pandemic, my family had an event on this weekend, and I was planning on skipping the launch. It's only because, I mean, I hate the pandemic, but it's only because the pandemic started throwing a wrench in plans that I even played this game at launch, which is bananas, because now I love it so much and we love it together and we're begging for Brewster. I never would have seen that possible.
Really close because I figured, okay, I'm gonna open the game, I'm gonna put it in, I'm gonna cover it a little
cool
bit. Cool
angles, right? Not bad. Looks good. Good setup. Sad I don't have this setup anymore.
There's gonna be no genuine enthusiasm.
Yeah, it was so great to play it and fall in love with it and just be so into it. Oh, that was so good.
It's not for me.
This is a cool little moment here. I'm currently at O'Hare Airport in this video, and the eShop just opened up. It's 5 a.m. and the eShop just opened up. So I was gonna go check out what I could download, grab snipper clips, I think is on there. I think that's what I grabbed. I was flying, I don't know, I was flying from California to somewhere. I was connecting in Chicago. I think I was flying home, bringing the Switch home. And so I'd already played Breath of the Wild because they gave that to me 2 weeks early, but this was when the eShop first opened a little bit before launch. And for the first time, we got to check out what they had. And they, you know, Mario Kart wasn't even out yet, so you know this is like so early. I'm just recording on my lap on my freaking hype joggers at the O'Hare Airport at 5 in the morning and about to download and grab snipper clips, cut it out together, which, by the way, if you've never played, you're missing out. One of the best co-op games Nintendo has ever
put forth. So cool. So much cooperative brain power needed, but also so much fun, and you can have a little mischief as well. But this was just like a cool moment. We used to have like so much more casual videos, just like recording, like, I mean, this is just me like with a cell phone, right? But this is ye old days. The first ever eShop purchase. How many eShop games have you bought since then? Downloaded? This was my first ever one. What a time. What a time, baby. And we had to end with one of the pinnacles of SwitchForce history. Playing Switch on a plane, one of our greatest videos ever. This is the first time I took my Switch on an airplane, and I was like, oh my god, it's Legend of Zelda on an airplane, portable Breath of the Wild. Are you freaking kidding me? This was so insane. It felt so fun. Now we take the Switch for granted, right? You can switch it wherever you want. You can take it wherever you go. It's like, no big deal. We're playing Fire Emblem, and we're playing Mario, and we're playing Zelda and Animal Crossing all over the world, all over the doctor's office, all over the car, all over our house, in bed, wherever we may be. But at one point, this was magical. This video is almost 1 million views. It was like one of our first big deal videos.
Laptop with them pretty much everywhere they go. And now Switch does it better. It was a beautiful experience playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on my 4-hour and 20-minute flight, and I got to play it for at least 2.5 of those hours. I mitigated the battery life.
Battery life, remember when battery life was like a big concern? I think I actually play it in the bathroom too. Let's find this. Where is it? Yes! Switch in the bathroom! Freaking weirdo. It's also so weird to see situations with no masks, because like now the world is like post-apocalypse mask zone, which I fully support, by the way. Like I say every video, be smart, be safe, be healthy. I wear my mask everywhere I go, but it's so weird to see clips of like a genius shot right here. The germ value of that Switch is making me cringe. Zach, you can't do things like that. Oh my god, even back then, too many germs. I'm sure I washed it off. I'm kind of a germaphobe, but like, this was so fun. And I made more. I made like Switch at Alcatraz, Switch in bed, Switch in the car. Pretty good fun times. And just like the whole journey of SwitchForce. I could show 1 million videos. They're so fun. But like looking back, oh, it's been a magical journey. And with that, my friends, 10 years. I could go on for hours about the lessons I've learned, the weird situations that happened, the secrets and stories behind the scenes, the things I've gained, the things I've lost, the people, the places, the trips, the travel, the games, the experiences. But at the end of the day, I think the most important thing is, like I said at the top, the positivity and the love that you and I share and that we try to spread to everyone. The best thing that I've gotten out of this is knowing that I've made a difference in a way that means so much to me, that my values of positivity, of love, of kindness, of compassion have radiated throughout the internet at some level and resonated with so many of you. And I appreciate you for being on the receiving end of that. Without you, there would be none of that for me. And without you, there would be no decade anniversary. So thank you so much. Whether you supported me on SwitchForce, GhostRobo, both, or you're brand new, I appreciate you. I love you. I'm so glad that we're able to continue and keep this going. I don't know if we got another decade left. That would be a long time, but I mean, at least like 5 years, right? We could definitely keep it going. Nintendo's got so much stuff. We're about to hit a new era of PS5 and Xbox Series X. Maybe a Switch Pro. It sure seems likely. And of course, all that Animal Crossing content. Baby boy Brewster, gotta be here soon. Descend from the skies, bless our eyes. Please give us a holiday surprise. Nintendo, you, me, YouTube. There's so many thoughts. I don't think it like actually hits me that I've done the same thing for a decade. I've put so much time and heart and soul into it. And sometimes I belittle it. Sometimes I don't value it or don't think I do a really good job. Sometimes I feel like I'm not successful, not productive, not doing enough, not making a difference. But I think when I really look and I really listen and I read your messages and I read the comments and I just pause and I look at it, it's like what I wanted to do, what I set out to do, I think we did. And I think we continue to do. So thanks for being a part of it. I love you all so much. 10 years, man. 10 freaking years. We just get better and better. Until next time, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart out there. Thanks for being a part of it. I love you a lot. I hope you got a kick out of this video, the goofy moments, and all the beginnings and the silliness and the baby Zach, goofy Zach, and so much Nintendo goodness and so much of you. So thank you again. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Until next time, SwitchForce out.